All right, thank you for joining us for tonight's post-game press conference following Long Beach State's exhibition win over Caltech. We'll start with an opening statement from head coach Chris Acker and then open it up for questions for our coach and student athletes.
It was an exciting atmosphere that these guys put out on the floor in terms of how we defended, how we rebounded, and how we took care of the ball. It was really exciting to just get out there and see these guys play at home and play in front of their fans. At the end of the day, these guys put in a lot of effort every single day. So I just want people to celebrate them and understand what the work that these guys are putting in. So I couldn't be prouder of the guys that are up here, but the guys that are also in the locker room for the effort that they put out on the floor today.
Coach, first bucket, first field goal comes off a steal from him and a dunk. I couldn't think of a better way for your era to start if really your mindset is defense first, because that's perfect.
Yeah, I mean, defensively, we wanted to set the tone. I think they played against another team and made 7 threes. Our goals were 3 or less tonight, and so they made 2 tonight. So we took care of the three-point line, and I think that's going to be a pillar for us all season is defending the three-point line and making every possession tough on our opponents.
This one goes for all the players. Kind of just take me through implementing a whole new system, your guys' ability just to kind of learn on the fly tonight and kind of self-evaluate what you saw from yourself and then the rest of your guys tonight.
I think we got a great group of guys that work extremely hard, and with any circumstance that we're put in, the way we play hard, and that's the culture that Coach brings that he brought over. That's the way we execute every game, and no matter if we make mistakes or whatever we do out there, we're going to play extremely hard, and we're going to fly around and have each other's back on defense, and I think we did that tonight.
Yeah, same like that. Like coach's main thing is just like playing defense, playing hard, and we make a mistake and we figure out how execute better. So that's how we doing our job. I think last like second half. So. It's pretty good for us to like play hard every time.
Let it out, see, Rich.
Yeah,
we just won. Speak your heart.
I mean, I feel like we play hard on defense. I mean, the offense going to take care of itself over the defense. But we do got a great group of guys coming crazy this year. And we just like to compete.
Coach, kind of echoing what he just asked, with a new system, with a new offensive system, you showed incredible energy on the sideline tonight. Is that type of coaching what you want to do throughout the season, or do you kind of want guys like Devin to kind of take over as the season gets longer?
Yeah, I think, it's about these guys. And, they get me fired up and inspired to come to work every single day. And I owe them my best every time I'm on the floor because they give me their best. And so, we're competing together. We're a team. We're a family. We got a lot of room to grow. We got to get a lot better. And we understand that we're under the clock now that the season's underway. And so, we feel like as a unit, if we play hard and playing hard by talking, by being in the right spots, by continuing and finishing possessions with the rebound, we give ourselves a chance to win every single night. And, right now it's about making sure the guys are in the right spot. There'll come a time when they'll understand where they need to be, and I can be a little less animated on the sideline. But right now it's about creating great habits. And like I told these guys, we want to play for a long, long time this season. And the only way you do that in this program is defend and rebound. So. Mm-hmm.
For the players, you guys did that a little bit, holding Caltech to 35 points. Is that kind of showing off a little bit what those habits have built over the first few weeks of practice defensively?
Absolutely. There's things that we can get better out there, and first I want to thank Caltech for coming out, because I'm sure as we watch film, they expose some things that we can get better at, and obviously just through watching film, we can always learn something new and continue to get better and better and better. We're never satisfied. So, just taking care of everything on defense. Defense first. That's the mentality here.
Yeah. For me, I think Coach mentioned like we have to set the tone. This is our first game, basically playing the home court that we want to everybody watch us, support us. That's why we really want to lock in and communicate like literally together as a family and play hard. That's what we trying to get everybody come watch us. That how we good we playing defense, how we good playing offense, and yeah. So I think that's the most important. Set the tone in the first game.
I mean, for us, defense is like our main priority. That's like our anchor, pretty much. We just want to show everybody what we got and how we play.
Christian, stay with you for a second. Talk about the offense, but with that defensive mentality, right? On offense, are you trying to take that defensive mentality and be that physical presence down low? Is that kind of one and the same for you?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, defense plays into offense for me. Like, if I get a block, I'm running the floor, trying to finish. And that's pretty much it.
DMX, do you feel the same way? Do you feel like you have to bring a physical presence as much as a emotional presence, or just like you said, like playing hard? Do you feel like down low you kind of have to fill space?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a player for four. I play four, so we play like basically switch everything sometimes, and
Don't give away all our secrets.
but yeah, basically like trying to be in the right spot, like the coach said, like just like being in the right spot, and then offense just come itself. You know, like it doesn't matter. Like we share the ball. That's why we like. I can get a rebound, like just like crack everybody, our opponent. So I think like the best part I have to be lock in. What should I be in the defense, and then just like offense just together. You know, like flow.
Devin, you obviously have a lot of the ball in this offense, but you didn't show much outward emotion until you kind of got hacked a little bit in the lane, and then you came up and you got the layup, and you let one go, right? Do you feel like you also are going to need to grow into an emotional leader for this team that's full of guys who've never played together before?
I think the best thing for our team is to be not to be emotionless, like have no emotion, but to stay even kill. No ups, no downs. When things go good, stay even kill, because there's a lot of game left in every game we play. There's always another game as well, so never getting too high, never getting too low, and trying to lead as best as I can, because we got a great group of guys that love to learn, and they're always out there playing hard for everyone on the team, and I can't thank them enough. So just staying even kill.
Devin, you led the team with 7 assists tonight. How fun is it getting to kind of get used to these new teammates and also having two guys with, a lot of length down low?
Yeah.
How do you feel like going forward that's going to help facilitate the offense with just passing down low?
Well, first of all, I love playing with our whole team. We have a great group of guys, 1 through 15, 14, how many players we have. I mean, and they've made me better. So, playing against them every day in practice and going against them and, using C. Rich's length down there, rebounding, DMX offensive rebounding, blocking shots, Austin as well, rolling hard. It just creates an advantage for us, and I love playing with them.
Coach, you're looking down at the stat sheet. What's the one stat that kind of pops out to you that has you deciding what you practice first tomorrow?
When I look at the stat sheet, I'm really trying to evaluate how many minutes these guys played, trying to figure out, was it balanced, who did what based on the minutes that they got, and just really trying to figure out from this group, what our rotations are. So I'm just still getting comfortable with the team, and they make it hard when they play as hard as they did tonight, but it was also about guys making mistakes and not necessarily pulling them out for making mistakes, but pulling them out, helping them understand why they made the mistake, and then getting them back in the game. So, I think for us, offensively, you were talking about offense a little bit. Offensively, we're going to have a culture of sharing the basketball, moving the basketball, and we have a lot of different things, a lot of different variations that people see. We have a lot of different ways we can play, and we try to do a little bit at it tonight and experiment with that. When you have some of these scrimmage games, we scrimmage. They expose some of our weaknesses and everything from that standpoint. So, we learned a lot about ourselves and those. So I'm looking at the stat sheet to see, who played at what spot for how long, so that we can get back to figuring out how much we have to continue to build habits with big lineup, small lineup, depending on who's on the floor.
And you can do both.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.